Our settlers can get sick from time to time.
Chopping my head off.
Settlers who have become infected with a disease can die from it if they're not treated. Settlers will go to a medical facility to have themselves treated and will be admitted there, provided that beds are still available.
How are we all
We
doing?
ought to ensure our settlers' medical health care.
So I restarted the tutorial because I was having issues. So we kind of got our houses here. And the school and medical facility, and then we've got our construction buildings here. So I've kind of condensed it a bit more. We got our fields over here, and then just collecting scrap and stuff over here. Medical facility. We need to options. Music volume's a bit loud. Let's see, I'll just turn the master down a bit. Hopefully that's a bit better. Yep, we haven't assigned a medical person. Let's add 2, is that? Add another farmer for now.
With this step, we have ensured the survival of the settlement for a while. Very good work. Since more and more children are being born these days, we should start to plan for the long term.
Let's go.
While cabins are a good way to get settlers to start a family, they only provide limited space. This can quickly lead to people having to live on the street. Allow me to suggest to you that cabins be provided only in a very targeted manner in order to control the population growth of your settlement. Nothing is worse than not having enough resources to provide for everyone. We ought to build a shelter to be able to provide other inhabitants with a roof over their heads too.
Welcome in, how are we doing? Right, shelter. We put the shelter next to the... You gotta unradiate the area first. Let's go. Hype, hype, hype. How are you finding Overwatch 2? Right, where's our is this one the scrap? Well, this one Yeah. Right, we need to move because he's got no scrap left to collect. So let's stick him over here. And then this one is running out of wood. No problem. So let's move this over here.
Very good. Remember that when children grow up, they're going to leave their parents' house and look around for a new place to live. It might happen that they don't find any home at all. We ought to build a shelter to be able to provide all inhabitants with a roof over their heads.
Thank you for the follow, much appreciated.
I've already pointed out to you that it could become very dangerous if we were to run out of food at some point. Since a lot of people are going to be living in the new shelter, we ought to provide them with access to food in their vicinity. A hunting lodge can look for wildlife in the surrounding area to bring a little meat to the menu.
Oh, we need some meat to the menu, don't we? Can't live on veg alone. Don't make friends with salad. Right. If we put this over by the fields, because it's going to need its own. Put it over here, because we're going to have to build a pasture soon as well, I think, if I remember rightly. Add some hunters. Maybe we should build some more houses. So if we're gonna run out of houses. Right. Assign a hunter. Right, we're waiting for him to do a bit of hunting now. So we get some meat on the table. Outlast Trials. Have you played the single player Outlasts? Outlast 1 and 2?
Perfect.
Or are you more multiplayer?
It provides us directly with food, but it functions somewhat irregularly because it relies on wildlife in the surrounding area. Nevertheless, it can be indispensable during a drought because even the deer and wild boar still roam around the forest. However, wild animals can not only be shot, they can be captured too. When a wild animal has been captured, it can be brought to a pasture and served there as livestock. In order to capture wild animals, you have to instruct your hunter to do this. You also ought to set up a pasture and assign a herder.
Right, so we're going to build a pasture. Right, where did I put my fields? I'm gonna stick my pasture here. We gotta click on and change it to capture, and then we gotta assign a nerf herder. Yeah, I don't really get scared of scary games, to be honest. The odd jump scare will get me, but it doesn't really bother me. I play Phasmophobia and stuff, and my mate sends me in the house, and he hides in the van. But it only gets me if I'm playing it like single player, because I'm more focused and not in a chat and stuff. I enjoy horror games. They just the few and far between that actually manage to scare me. Alright, I think I gotta wait until they sign a type of animal. Yeah, I did. That's what I was trying to do. Want 2 animals. And name it. It's on capture. I just don't think they've captured any yet. No, it says 2 deer. There's deer on the field there. Come on, guys. You can do it. Right, we've got more and more people being, I don't know. I got more. I have to build more houses, I think. Our buildings are getting full. Right, so we need to. She knows Tio. Welcome in. How are you doing? Just relaxing game this morning. Did you have a good stream? Let's go. Right, so why isn't it let me add animals to the pasture? Choose type of animal. Will not let me. Right, we're on capture, so what is the issue? Thank you for the follow. She knows Tio. Yeah, just chilling today. It's a good, relaxing game, this. We bring the boom in the room. I need to build some more houses. Because... yeah, it's Sunday here. Sunday morning. There we go. Now we have 2 animals. I gotta take that off. I keep forgetting. Da da da. Da. Ba da. Suppose we turn on Happy Christmas now instead. No. Chatbot. Chat commands. Assign a type of animal you pasture as soon as your hunters capture an animal. Okay. It says none. Why? Says we have 4. So why is it not putting them in? Choose a type of animal. Right.
Animals captured by a hunter are brought to a pasture.
Don't understand why it was having a
by herders.
problem.
Some animals produce resources such as milk or eggs. Other animals can only be slaughtered to eat. You ought to find out for yourself which type of animal brings you which benefit. On each pasture, you can choose which type of animal ought to be kept there.
Right, save that. Cool. Use it. timers.
You must provide water for the animals you keep on your pasture. This enables them to survive and reproduce. When enough animals are fully grown, the herder will start to slaughter them. If you don't want animals to be slaughtered, you can also instruct the herder not to do so.
We're on Christmas week, are we? Right. Let's do that. Sorry about that. I'll just...
Now your herders know how they ought to handle the animals. And now that you've already captured several animals, don't forget to instruct your hunters to hunt animals again in the future so that they can continue to gather and provide food. With our increased production, our stockpile is going to run out soon. The supply routes for our production buildings are getting longer and longer too. To tackle these problems, you ought to build a temporary storeroom and have roads laid out.
Right. So, we can start building dirt roads now. So, let's... This is why I kind of put it in a... shape I did. So now we can just build the roads. No, don't want to do that. You want to do it like this. Right. If we do that, and then this should be a straight road. And then we can do one this way. Roads? Who needs roads? Right. If we put this to here, and then we can build the temporary storeroom here, and then we got the scrap gatherer. Move the scrap gatherer over here, and then where's the and we got the log gatherer. scrap pile. No, not scrap pile. Hold on. I want to move where we're collecting wood to over here. So now we got the roads and stuff. Right, I think we gotta build more accommodation. Because we're losing people, which I think is due to the fact that we don't have houses.
Good. Temporary storerooms increase your settlement's general storage capacity. Place them in a targeted manner in order to shorten the routes for goods between your production buildings. Roads are equally a great benefit because settlers moving on roads can go distinctly faster than on a normal supporting surface. To improve the whole thing even further, we can build a market to improve logistics at the settlement. Besides being an enormous stockpile for resources that is even able to store water, the market is responsible for distributing resources within your settlement.
Right, market we need. I think we're gonna stick it. Can't stick it there because there's a pile of water in the way. There's a mountain. Right, logistics manager. Oh, we got 48. Let's here's some more water. Put more in the farm. Gatherers. You want more scrap. More wood. Yeah, let's grab another. Some more morticians.
Logisticians are able to amass resources from the whole settlement and bring them to the market. This improves the flow of your products and leads to your settlers having to walk shorter distances to fulfill their individual needs. The combination of these attributes makes the market the ideal building when you want to enlarge or even relocate your settlement.
Right, what's this? Production stop due to empty work areas. Check scrapyards and forester. Right, it's a scrapyard, I think.
The larger your settlement gets, the farther some settlers have to travel to get to all of the food you produce. To make life a little easier for them, you can build a food station. Logisticians who work at the food station will collect food from your storage buildings and production facilities and bring it to the food station.
Let's do it. Right, let's deal with this first. Because they have run out of scrap. Oh look, it's a party. Let's send them over there. And we gotta build a food station. Which might be a good idea. Put it next to the food. Let's build some more. It only let me do 16 by 16 field. As we're gonna need more food. Right, harvest. Maybe we should build some more. More accommodation. I gotta assign 11 to logistics. I only assigned 10. Yeah, I have 18, why not? As we got so many people.
With the new food station, your settlers
the
are
last
now
game
able
I
to
was running
supply
out of people.
themselves with food directly on site. If your settlement is supposed to grow even further, you can think about whether you want to provide additional food stations. Distributing food at your settlement is going to prove to be extremely practical. However, your settlers not only need food to survive, they need water too. To be able to distribute water in a targeted manner, you can build a water point.
Right, I need a water point. It looks like a good area to do a water point. Roads. Right. What's your issue? Oh, we got no seeds. Let's do black salsai. And then let's build another orchard. Don't know if we can grow different trees or not. Population's getting too much, man. Right, should we build another let's go into here. So what if we just scrap wood gatherer. Right, let's build another jetty here. And then we need a cistern. And a water tower. And then small roads. Oh, I gotta sign more logticians. No water carriers.
Now that your settlers also have a water point available, they can supply themselves with water and food. Similar to how it's done at the food stations, this enables you to precisely control at which places your settlers are able to attend to their needs. Since we have our logistics under control, Now we can concern ourselves with the weather and its
Oh, weather
challenges.
station.
We can build a weather station to enable us to make a forecast regarding upcoming weather and learn if potentially contaminated rain might be coming our way. It can also be used to prepare our crops and rainwater collectors we might have against contaminated rain by covering them.
Right. Weather station. Where are we going to put our weather station? Because I'm going to have to build a power plant soon. I think power plant we can build over the other side. We'll put our weather station here. I need to build a power plant close to our houses. Where's our scrap collector? Right, I'm going to move your location over here because I want to try and clear this area so that so we can build our power generator here. So then we're going to be close to the houses to run electricity. But my population is much better this game than it was my last game, so fingers crossed we should be alright. Because I wasn't building houses, I'd left the houses and stuff as they were, only when they told me to make houses. So I think we kind of like ran out of, my population was going down instead of going up, so
Very good. Now that we know what sort of weather awaits us and how we can protect ourselves against contaminated rain by covering our crops and rainwater collectors, we ought to attend to collecting the rain we want. Rain not only humidifies the soil, it can also be automatically collected via rainwater collectors to generate a steady flow of additional water. Since we've already built our weather station, we're able to decide what kind of circumstances would make us want to cover our rain collectors.
Right, we got a rain cover, rain collector now. I think I'm gonna put the rain collectors over here. As it's close to the point. Ba, ba, ba. There's the builders can chop down trees, but they can't get rid of scrap. So I need the scrap people to get rid of the scrap so I can build the power supply. Right, rainwater collector. It's built. No, that's not a rainwater collector. What's that? It's a cistern. I built the wrong thing. Silly boy. Right. Dirt road. If I build a dirt road there. Come on, scrap man. Get rid of the scrap. Right, we got gatherers.
Never forget that our settlers might get sick if we distribute water contaminated with radiation at our settlement, even if they're wearing protective clothing. We should make sure that the collected water is as purified as possible. We can have our crops covered to shield our seedlings against radiation. But once they've been covered, naturally they won't be irrigated with rain anymore. To rectify this problem, we can build an irrigation plant that is able to artificially regulate soil humidification. Place this building with care, because it is only going to irrigate the soil within its impact radius.
Okay. The issue we got now is that we can't put it where we need to put it. Assign settler to the profession. Irrigator. running out of jobs for our people to do.
Fabulous. As long as our irrigation plant is supplied with filtered water, it is able to neutralize a possible contamination of the soil due to radiation. But watch out. When water contaminated with radiation is fed into the system, this can lead to precisely the opposite. And the irrigation plant itself may possibly cause radioactive pollution of its surrounding area.
Don't do it.
Alongside contaminated rain, there are other environmental hazards, such as sandstorms or droughts.
Yeah,
The
we're
soil
going drought right
dries
now.
out during a drought, and sandstorms sweep across the landscape from time to time. These sandstorms can damage your buildings and ultimately make them unfit for use. We ought to prepare for this and assign several more builders to enable potential damage to be repaired.
How many more
You
builders?
can decide which type of task your builders ought to give priority to at our town center. You can instruct them to merely repair buildings, to erect new buildings, or to do both at the same time. This enables you to react quickly in crisis situations. For instance, in the event of a sandstorm, you can quickly attend to having damaged buildings repaired. Now that we've taken care of all the necessary needs of our settlement, such as food, water, protective clothing, and tools, our next efforts ought to focus on increasing the settlement's overall productivity. A research station allows us to develop different technologies. One step in moving our settlement ahead is to make it possible for our refiners to acquire electronics from scrap. We should perform research on the appropriate technology to achieve this and instruct one of our refiners to produce electronics.
Let's go. Right. Let's deal with this building. Right, repair buildings is now priority. I need another recycler. And then a research station. Let's put that there. Right, our people are still unhappy. I may have to build more buildings. Right, where are we going to... town is getting rather full. You gotta build more roads then, over here. Why won't you? My people are still unhappy. Why? I got no idea. Lower rate of reproduction, looming crimes, longer time periods, production research. Researcher. So, are we going to build some more refiners, right? Oh, water. Don't have enough water. Looks like to me. More water we need. Oh, well keeper. Why we lost our well keeper? So we upgrade. Maybe that's the issue. Needs upgrading. This is well efficiency. So why are we having issues then? I just dropped that down. Why is it? It's like, why are we losing people, man? We were doing so well. Right, what's your problem? Capture. Ah, that's why. Okay. Hunt. Processed food. Sign. Let's take some farmers. Oh yeah, recycler needs electronics, so I don't think we've why is it not researching? We are still losing people. Do we not have enough water? Oh, water carrier. Stockpile water and food or fires. Soil is going to become infertile, right? So does that mean another drought coming up? The water issue. Well, water tower. It's like do I not have enough water towers? Gotta be kidding me, man. Nobody's happy. Lost all our teachers. Herder. We were doing so well. We had so many people. Right, let's do the class. Have my I run out of things to do, or? Right, why is our scrap out of scrap? Ba-ba-ba. Still waiting for the electronics to be researched. too many houses now. Does that mean they're dead? Oh, such a... Right, we've got decent water coming in now. We've still got people dying. Working them to the bone we are. I have plenty of water coming in. What is the problem? Scrapyards and forestry lodges. I thought I moved the scrapyard. There's nothing left. Go on. Everybody's dying. You gotta be kidding me, man. Dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee. Ba-ba-ba. Every time I add a researcher, I lose them.
Very good. With this new research station and the ability to acquire electronics from scrap, we can provide our settlement with all the materials we need. The research station is very useful in enabling us to adapt ourselves to our surroundings by using the right technologies in any situation. Down in the end zone, we dealt with the concept of a solar collector. This solar collector is able to collect sunlight and convert it into electricity. We wanted to try out whether our idea works and build a solar collector.
Oh man, I don't know if I got enough people to build a solar collector. Still running out of water. Right, what is your problem? Scrap and plastic.
Hello.
Maybe out.
This looks like Dougie when he's tired.
Yeah.
Because he's always when he always lays down, his face is always like that.
Mhm.
And it kind of looks like him, but it's not dark brown.
Yes, once I build a solar collector, he's gonna want I have to start making posts. Everybody's still unhappy. It's like, I lost all my people. Let my people go. Yeah, I got no... Got no scrap. Got nobody to repair buildings. Everybody has died.
Daddy, I can't open the biscuits.
I don't know why you lot close it so tight. Da, da, da. Dee, dee. Alright, I got. Says we got 6 people. How much? I still need a pile of scrap.
Daddy,
Yeah.
when I was feeding the dog, Dougie was drizzling.
Alright, that's nice.
It goes and dropping on the floor. Jack, drop it.
Ah, man. Can't repair the houses. I'm gonna finish making my brew. I should be back now. We're still losing people. Right, where's my can I like just destroy it? That's dee, 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 dee. Will that give me more resources? Ba-ba. They can go and live somewhere else. There's plenty of empty houses. Right, where's my you can't see still running out of water. It should be piles of water. Still no scrap. Yeah, a lot. So how am I supposed to get more people then? can't even get through the tutorial. All your people are dead. Right, where was my last load game? Need to make more water. It says now. Oh, come on. How long does it take to load up? Has it crashed? Ba da 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 da. Whatever. What's going on? The game's crashed. Da, 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 da. Ba, 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 ba. So, whatever. Just want to do it. Hello, it's not loading. I don't know why, but it's not loading. The game is crashed. Well, I appreciate everybody for watching. You were all awesome. Looks like the game's crashed, so my stream will stop, but I'll be back on in a bit. Much love. Bye.